What he's done is, quite frankly, ridiculous. He just has the right mentality to achieve greatness.
He's doing unbelievable things, and that's always impressed me a lot.
He's got all the key components to be, the greatest ever.
I would love my record to stay forever, but you just had to accept that the records were made to be broken, and he's going to break it.
The all-time Grand Slam record of Pete Sampras of 14. My aim is really to try to break that record. Absolutely. I don't want to just equal it, I want to try to break it.
Sunrise over the London skyline. Dawn of a new era in tennis. When Roger Federer and Mark Philippoussis walked into the cauldron of centre court for their first Grand Slam final, at stake was the holy grail of tennis. Raised in the shadows of the Swiss mountains, Federer had spent his life fine-tuning his game for this moment. He was now ready to add his DNA to the bloodline of Wimbledon champions.
I remember me being the favorite all of a sudden now in my first Grand Slam final against Philippoussis. I was like, that's strange, now all of a sudden I'm the favorite, and now I'm supposed to win. If I lose, I'll be so disappointed, I'll cry for days, So these kind of things are going through my mind.
Right from the beginning, the atmosphere was so great, and I just loved being on centre court, being able to watch my son playing a final, and I knew how much Wimbledon meant to him.
Came out and I played actually a good match with a couple of tiebreakers, which is always tough in slams. I was really pleased though the way I played, and the moment when everything happens, I remember I almost cried prior to the match point, because I knew I'm about to win here, because I think it was up 5 or 6-1 in the tiebreaker. I was like, it's about to happen, I'm going to be Wimbledon champion, and like, oh no, keep yourself together, and I just hope, just make an error, just miss one ball, please Mark, just miss it, okay, so I don't have to hit a winner. And it happened, he missed a return, and yeah, obviously most incredible feeling.
I was always joking around when I was a boy. I'm gonna win this, and now I have it.
That's huge. That's tremendous. And then the way he won the Wimbledon was the turning point in his career. Obviously, it took a lot of weight from his shoulders and transformed him into the champion that he is.
Je crois que c'était une manière de se dire et de se convaincre, oui, maintenant je peux le faire.
I think winning your first Grand Slam is like winning your first title. It releases pressure, and you don't. If the career stops right there with an injury or whatever it is, you're happy. You've won a slam. This is what players are aiming for.
At home, Federer became an instant national hero. Dealing with all the attention alongside his girlfriend Mirka would be a skill they would have to acquire quickly. Their way of doing that was simple. They would just be themselves. Winning Wimbledon looked like it would be the catalyst to greatness. The sky was now the limit. Australia has produced some of tennis's most endearing champions. At the 2004 Australian Open, victory would guarantee Federer the #1 spot in the ATP rankings. Not even the formidable Marat Safin could stand in the way of that goal.
I won the Australian Open and my second Grand Slam title, and that was a big moment for me, becoming #1 in the world for the first time, because you know, all my heroes were #1 in the world. So I got my first and second Grand Slam title, but then on top of that I got #1 in the world, which was unbelievable.
Since he has become the #1 player in the world, I sense that he's grown into what the responsibility of the position demands. Not everyone lives up to that demand, but we have a great guy on our hands in that respect.
#1 in the world doesn't happen overnight. It's a long process of hard work, and you have to own it too, you know.
All right, one more.
At Wimbledon, destiny dealt Federer a card that pitted him against the man he knocked off the #1 spot just 5 months earlier. The powerful Andy Roddick was out for revenge.
Roddick probably has never played better or more ferociously for a set and a half than he did in that final. And he threw it all at him. Huge serves. Probably never has hit the ball harder before or since, I don't think, than he did in that match. And Roger, you could see him eyes a little bit wider than usual, which is a rare thing for him.
I knew it would be a dangerous and difficult match from then on. At least, you know, I had a good reaction to it. Luckily for me, I could turn it around, and I think the reason why I won is because I really fought hard and stayed very calm.
And you could see him absorb it with his game, and then gradually just tightening the screws and reeling Andy in. And Roger's class just over time wore him down. And I think that was one of the better finals I've seen him play for that very reason. That match for me was a really critical one for Roger's career, that he won that after the opening onslaught.
Roger just played too good today. You know, I threw the kitchen sink at him, but he went to the bathroom and got his tub.
I started to just pour out all the talent I had, and I finally could unlock all my potential. It was unbelievable, you know, the feeling I got after it. I got so confident, and with confidence you play better, and when you play better you get more results, and the whole thing was like this snowball effect. For me, that opened up the gate.
Ridiculous. Great.
Something clicks in you and you just start dominating. It becomes easier. It's not as complicated. It doesn't take as much energy out of you to play a great match. And I think it's a God-given talent. I think it's a will.
He's so quick around the court. That's one of the keys to his success. It's just great to watch him play. I think he's one of the best players to watch.
His game is so complete. His forehand is as good as anyone's, and I think one of the deceptive aspects is his movement. I think a lot of that has come from the confidence that breeds.
His consistency, you know, from day in and day out. He just brings it each and every day. As much as tennis, you know, players have to travel all over the place. For him to be, you know, that prepared each and every event is actually pretty phenomenal.
I didn't enjoy that so much in the very beginning. So now praises are beautiful. I enjoy them. I like them. Sometimes I like them too much. My girlfriend has to stop me from looking and listening all the clips and reading all the articles about me, but that's okay. She thinks it's funny.